is up, everyone? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day so far. Unfortunately, it is wet outside and it is also cold. Let's take on our day anyways. I'm going to start my day off watching. At least today. Yeah, that's a little rough. There's part of the problem right there. Kids are acting so bad today, and the school system is not helping their teachers at all. They're finally starting to show that these students need discipline, but the administration won't do a thing. Still, it's ridiculous.
Teachers are saying the same thing right now. They're overwhelmed, exhausted, and being pushed past their limits. So today, that's what I want to talk about in this video. I want to get into why teachers are quitting mid-year, how student behavior and admin response plays into this, and why this isn't just a teacher problem, it's a system problem. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe.
That's why I wouldn't last long as a teacher these days. I don't have the patience for that kind of thing. I'd be telling the school system to go screw themselves and walk out if it was me. Which is why I'm not, if and when I ever get a job with the school system, I won't be a teacher. I'd rather take a custodial position. Better that way. Hey guys, it's time for me to start getting ready to do my laundry before I have to do anything else. And I think the tax. Yes. This is my tax information, but it's not the W-2. Not yet. Looks like I can't do my laundry without waking my roommate up. She fell asleep in the living room all night. That's a first. At least for this month. She's done it once before. I believe it was my first month here. But anyways, everyone. You know, I do have work today. I'm not expecting a lot of business given the weather conditions we're expecting. It's going to be rough. They put a woman called Hasma Ghazala in the position of Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. This is the smartest thing the Democrats have done in recent years. She is a fully naturalized U.S. citizen who was originally born in India. They actually put a legal immigrant into that position for a change. Let's take a look at this weather real quick. This radar. Yeah, we're going to be looking at some unpleasant weather by the time I reach work. Yeah, that'll be fun. That might slow things down tonight. There are advantages to it and there are disadvantages. Disadvantage? Less to keep me occupied. That's going to kind of drive me crazy. Having nothing to do. The advantage? It won't be as difficult to keep up with everything. And I won't have to deal with my boss's mood swings quite as much. Guys, something's going on with my paychecks at work. I should be sitting at least 900. I did the tax information with ADP's website. That's what I should be sitting at on my paycheck, upcoming paycheck. But that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing $884.50. So I'm a little annoyed with them. But after my DoorDash money, this is what I'll be sitting at. So I'll be back in the $900 range. But it'll be two separate payments. There's going to be my payment from my main employer at Taco Bell. And then there's going to be my paycheck from my DoorDash this past Friday. And let's just say that wore me out. So I'd rather use the bus next time. So I need to adjust the preferences. And apparently, they still want to accuse me of a contract violation. And it's under review. Now, all I need is 2 more deliveries to complete this. And I'm probably going to use a mix of bus and bike over the next few, yeah. I need to figure out how to adjust my preferences on there. Alright guys, I made a decision on something here. As soon as I get the parts for this bike, the accessories, yeah. And by the way, I can no longer shift this side. I can only shift that side. But that side made things significantly easier. So that's the side I'm going to be using to adjust it accordingly on hills. Which means I found a way to make it easier for me to do my dash runs. Now there is a smell and I need to turn off that stove now. My roommate was cooking herself some soup. It's time for me to start getting ready to head out, so. Next time you see me, it'll be after 7 p.m. tonight. I just got back, guys, and we had more snow than anything else. It started snowing while I was at work. And it snowed most of my shift. Now what's coming down are flurries. But we're still getting some snow. Just not very much. Now I'm going to take the dogs outside. While I do that, I'm also going to show you what it looks like out there right now. There's faint white over there, guys. That's snow. And I noticed a few flurries still coming down. You can hear the water. And I just saw it. Yep, there's flurries still coming. Yep. Reese, how do you... you got the leash tangled again, everyone. Hold on. Crazy dog. That one, the brown and black one, always getting the leash tangled. Always. Oh, look over there. You can see it a lot better. All that white under that yellow light. All that the lighter area, that's all snow. didn't get that deep, like I said. I'll show you a little more after I take these two inside. I told you guys that I would show you what it looks like out front. Well, here goes nothing. Look at that. There's plenty of snow. It's not deep snow. That's the only downside. I would have been quite happy if it ended up deep snow. Oh, jeez. I've got a timer going in the kitchen right now because I'm cooking a pan of rice. The funny thing is, I found Taco Bell offers a menu item that's actually very similar to something I made here at the house. Black beans and rice. I've actually made my own rice here doing that. Alright, let's finish watching that.
You could maybe treat yourself. So instead of going to a petrol station to fill up on fuel, you could eat cake instead. Winning!
Yeah.
Most of us will probably buy our e-bike, ride our e-bike, love our e-bike, and then that's the end of the story. But for many of you who like tinkering, it'll be worth knowing that on many bikes you can actually customize the performance of your motor. So whereas the different modes come as standard, on some bikes you can actually tune them. So if you want more power on sport mode,
that's actually cool. Oh, that's cool.
Tune your e-bike to suit your style and also your needs. So where we are now, it's incredibly hilly, and so it would definitely be worth having more power in sport mode as well as much power as possible in turbo mode. But if you live somewhere flatter, you can tune them so they're perhaps a little bit less powerful, but you get more range. It's also worth noting that you can tune them so that you actually get the kind of workout that you might.
Got small hills where I'm staying.
You've got your power output on there, you've got your cadence. The bike can effectively learn how fit you are, and then you can tailor the outputs to make sure it's working for you. I confess, I had assumed that an e-bike would take quite a lot of servicing to keep it on the road. But no, apparently that is not the case. So all the traditional bike bits, of course, behave and wear out like traditional bike bits, but the actual e-bike specific stuff, the motor and the battery, will just last. They're sealed and they'll keep on going. So the motor apparently will last as long as the battery, and that could give you anywhere between 30 to 50,000 kilometres of riding. Which sounds like an awful lot. In many respects, it's a little bit like a car, isn't it? So your tyres will wear out and need replacing. Here, your chain might need replacing every 1,000 kilometres or so, but the engine, the motor, just keep on trucking.
Yeah.
Lastly,
I'd have to go to a service station to get the e-bike taken care of, if anything.
But I wish I'd known how much fun they were.
Because they're attached to motorized wheel hubs.
And I'll be honest, I had a blast every single time. What's also cool is how they can make even the most mundane tasks, buzzing around a city, actually good fun. And the amount of stuff you can carry on some e-bikes as well is just remarkable, to the point where you can really genuinely start to.
And another thing, I will not be taking e-bikes in the middle of the winter, because they will die faster. They will die faster.